everyone. It's Leonie here. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear the sound. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Carmen. Sounds okay? Excellent, good. Hi, Deb. Nice to see you again. So I was wondering how many people are tuning in from Singapore? Let me know with a wave if you're tuning in from Singapore. And if you're tuning in from somewhere else, let me know where you're tuning in from. I can already see some people from Australia. Hi, Arun. Nice to see you. Hong Kong, nice to see you. Melbourne. Welcome everyone. Well, from wherever you're tuning in from, I'm sure everyone is having a very different experience of their life at the moment. And in Singapore, we've just received some information from our Prime Minister, which might make us feel anxiety, worry, maybe things that we're not sure about, uncertainty about the future. And this might relate to a lot of you wherever in the world you are. We don't know what kind of restrictions will be put in place or when they'll be lifted. And it can create a build-up of emotions. And so one way we can use our Qigong practice is to come back into our body in the present moment, so that we have a more smooth flowing emotion and we're not holding that emotional tension in our body, which over time can manifest in physical pain and also diseases and illness. So if you ever go to your Chinese doctor, as well as taking your pulse and looking at your tongue and asking you about your symptoms, they may very well ask you about your emotions because they play into a lot of things. For example, anger is very damaging for the liver. We have a lot of grief and sadness, which is bad for the lungs. Fear can damage our kidneys. So these emotions, if they don't go smoothly, if they get stuck inside of us, can build up and create physical pain or even over time create more difficult problems for us. So today our focus is going to be on moving our emotions and moving the qi through our body so that we can have a more comfortable, more joyful experience. There is a saying in Qigong that our qi, our vital energy, follows our yi. Our yi is our intention, or it's like our mental energy. So whatever we're focusing on in our mind, we're giving energy to that. If we're in anger and resentment, we might be staying in the past. If we're in anxiety and worry, we might be too much in the future in a place that we can't control. So today we're going to focus on coming right into our center in the present moment and finding a bit more balance. So we'll be moving our body. We're going to begin with some Qigong percussion so that we're going to stimulate some acupressure points in our body. And then we're going to move into some fluid movements to get our qi flowing. And then we will end with a meditation. The meditation will be around 10 to 15 minutes. So you can take the meditation seated or laying down. And this is suitable for anyone. So bring in your whole family, your friends, if you're living with your friends, your children, your parents, your sisters and brothers. So let's get started already. We're going to find ourselves in a comfortable stance. Have your feet hip distance and bend your knees and get really relaxed and comfortable. Rock forward a little bit, rock backwards a little bit. Soften your belly, take a few deep breaths in and out. So we're going to begin with knocking on the gate of life. The gate of life, our Ming Men, is roughly at the back of the body, about level with our belly button at the back here. And it's at the center of the spine. And And we're going to stimulate it by gently knocking. So we're not going to have a very tight fist. We're going to have loose fists. And we're just swaying and knocking the center of our back and knocking our lower abdomen. And it's really gentle. It's just like a knock. So keep your fists very loose. Keep your knees bent. The feet are wider than the hips. Shoulders relaxed, and you're just swaying. If you've ever played totem tennis on the totem tennis pole and the tennis ball is connected to a string, it's kind of like that. So we eventually find a bit of momentum. You can even look over past your shoulder, involving the neck and the head, and finding a really nice comfortable pace for yourself. A nice tap at the back, stimulating the Ming Men point, the gate of life, knocking on the door of life, knocking on the gate of life. Get really comfortable and fluid. Soften through the joints, soften through the knee joints, the pelvis. Let the spine rinse and ring, the neck as well. Breathing deeply down into the belly. Find a rhythm that feels really comfortable and natural for yourself. And then we're going to take our hand and knock at just under our collarbone. So we're still tapping the back at the gate of life, but now we're just knocking to the side just under our collarbone. So it's stimulating the two acupressure points here that belong to the lung channel. This is the beginning of the lung channel. So this is going to be helping our immunity. The lungs are responsible for our immune system, our external defense mechanisms, and our internal defense mechanisms. And again, the fist is just really nice and loose, so it's just a really gentle knock. We're not having a really tight fist because that'll be more pressure. We just want to be gentle. Breathe deeply into the lungs. Feel any stagnation get removed with this gentle percussion. You can look over the shoulder. And now tapping just above the shoulder. So it's about halfway between the base of the back of the neck and the edge of the shoulder. So we're still tapping at the back at our gate of life. And now we're just knocking at the top of the shoulder. So this is going to remove any stagnation that's restricting the flow of qi to our brain from the rest of the body, and from the brain back to the rest of the body. And this will help with mental clarity. So if you have any fogginess in your head, this will help clear that. Just gentle taps. Slowing down a little bit, coming back to the chest, just under the collarbone. Big, smooth, deep breaths. And then back to the lower abdomen. Slowing down. And then just letting the arms relax beside the body. Close the eyes and tune in to see whether you can feel any energy. Can you feel any tingling? Can you feel any vibrating in the fingers? Can you feel a little bit more aliveness, like your internal energy is flowing a little bit more freely throughout the body? From here, breathe in, draw energy up to the chest, turn the palms out, and then exhale, push up to the sky and yawn. Stretch, feel good. Breathe in, let the arms float down beside. Take a breath at the bottom. Fireworks, breathing in, lift energy up. Exhale, push through the palms, stretch. Inhale, relaxing the shoulders as the arms float down like feathers. A breath out at the bottom. We have 3 more of these. Breathing in. Inhale, smoothing and lengthening out the breath. Exhale. Inhale. And breathing out. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathing in, lift energy, pour it into the chest. Project through the palms up to the sky. Stretch, yawn, lengthen everything up. Inhale. And breathing out. Take the feet wider now, 4-part Taoist breath. Breathe in, gather energy like you're taking in fresh vital energy, and exhale, push it out to the side. Inhale from the earth, draw energy up. And then exhale, push down anything stagnant, anything uncomfortable, anything tense. Breathe in, gather. Exhale, push, come down, strengthen through the legs. Inhale, draw energy up. Exhale, push down anything that you want to get rid of out of your body and mind. Breathe in, 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gathering. Exhale, push horse stance. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last time. Breathing in. Exhale, push. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, down. Stepping the feet back towards each other. So here we're going to come back to some percussion, releasing our acupressure points, coming back to our Ming point, but also around our kidney organ at the back. So with very loose fists, just let the hands relax. We're using the back of the hand and just tapping up and down our lower back. So we're stimulating our kidneys. And just above our kidneys, we have our adrenal glands. So if we're in a bit of stress, fear, and worry at the moment, this can help release any of those stagnant emotions and get things flowing. This is also good to get the chi flowing around the lower back if you've had any lower back pain from sitting down a lot. So rise up and down. Really nice, gentle knocks. Breathing deeply into your belly. And then from the channels of the lower back, the meridian pathways, we're going to come to the side. And now with our palms, rather than slapping with a flat palm, we want to have cups. So the sound should be more low tone than high tone. We're coming down the outer edges. And then up through the inside channels, the inside of the legs, the yin channels. And then across the front of the pelvis to the outer hips. Down the outer leg. Up the inner thighs, those yin channels, the spleen, the kidney, the liver, the pelvis, and then the outer hips, outer leg. And now just having a bit of time at the front of the pelvis, just below your hip bones. So you can have your cupped hand here, or you can have your loose fists, whatever feels better, and just knock out any stagnation at the front of the pelvis. We have our spleen, kidney, and liver meridians that travel past here, also our stomach meridians. Breathing deeply and smoothly into the belly. Now come up to your chest, right at the center of the chest. Again, loose fists, so we're not tight closed fists, just loose fists. Everyone, breathe deeply into your lungs. Big breath out. Breathing deeply into the lungs. Big breath out. Deep into the lungs. Big breath out. Back down to the pelvis. Back to the lower back. Kidneys, adrenal glands, the gate of life. And then just let your hands relax beside you. Close your eyes, soften your knees, and feel the tingle of energy alive and awake in your body. Can you feel a more fluid flow of energy through your meridian network, having stimulated and released any stagnation from your acupressure points? Breathe in, gather energy. Exhale, grounding. 2 more just like this. Breathe in, gather vital energy from the air around. Exhale, connecting the head, the heart, and the body. The mind, the emotions, and the physical body. Breathe in. Exhale, balancing and grounding. We're coming into our calligraphy health Qigong wake up sequence. Breathe in, reset. Exhale, stretch tall. Feel each vertebra separated. When you've gone as far as you can, then float up onto your toes. Inhale, letting energy sink back down to the chest. And then exhale, return the energy to the earth. 2 more. Inhale, resetting up the body. Feel the energy rise all the way up through the spine, up to the fingertips. Exhale, project out the fingers. Inhale to the chest, energy begins to sink to the heart. Exhale, returning to the earth. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Qigong 1, draw energy up from the earth. Bring it to the side body, project down. Following along, smoothly breathe in. Open the chest. Exhale. Scoop energy away from you like you're scooping energy up from the earth and draw it into your eyes. Turn the palms out and project out of the palms. 5 Dantian rolling breaths. Breathe in up the spine. Exhale, push out the palms, creating a circuitry in our microcosmic orbit through the Do and the Ren channel, our governing vessel and our conception vessel, up the back body, the center line, and down the center line of the front body. So we're making a rounding through the spine, wriggle through the organs, C-curve through the spine, lift the organs. Exhale out of the palms, take energy into your third eye, hand down. Reset, breathe in. Exhale, reach to the sky, feel really good, like you're yawning in the morning. Inhale to the chest. Exhale down, double eel swimming, scoop energy from behind your kidneys, reach up to the sky, open the chest. Spiraling through the arms like 2 graceful, strong eels swimming through silky water. Breathing in, opening the chest. Exhale, round, tuck the tailbone under, come to that embryonic C-curve through the spine. Breathe in, ripple the spine open, a bit of extension. Exhale, round, flexing through the spine. Continue at your own pace, so if it feels more comfortable for you to breathe slower and move slower, let that happen. If you want to breathe faster and move faster, let that happen. Find the rhythm of your own body. Let it feel really comfortable and smooth. So coming back to that idea of our Qi follows our Yi, It can really help to have that imagery of a graceful, strong eel or two graceful, strong eels. Invoke that energy in your body. Imagine the two arms as black, glistening eels moving super smoothly and fluidly through water. Take it 45 degrees to the right side. Keep the feet where they are if you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So here we're wanting to have our organs become involved. So when you breathe in, lift the organs, feel the organs rise up and open. When you exhale, feel the energy and your organs sink down. Take it 90 degrees to the right side, so the same side just a little bit further, round, smooth, comfortable, loose and relaxed, so the chi moves super freely throughout your whole body. A little bit further this time, 135 degrees to the back. If that's too far, go a little bit less. Just take it to a range of motion that feels really good in your own body, testing your limits. Return through center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. 45 degrees to the left side. Smooth and fluid. So double eel is like a whole body meridian rinse out. We're getting the opportunity to rinse out any stagnant energy in the arm channels, the leg channels. So keep your feet facing forward if you can. If that's uncomfortable, let them move. But you might notice if your feet are facing forward here, you're getting that side body and the side legs. Take it 90 degrees to the left side, a little bit further. Let yourself feel smooth, fluid, like you're moving in water, like the body is supported by water, buoyant and hydrated. "135 degrees or maybe further or less as far, just listen to your body. Be curious about where your body would like to stop. Take it to your limit, but let it feel comfortable. Return through center, double eel. Inhale, open up. Feel good. Exhale, let the energy sink back down. One more, breathe in. Exhale, sink the energy down to the earth. Reset, breathe in. Exhale, grow tall. Reach to the sky. Breathe into the chest. Down to the earth. Qigong 2, draw energy up the front body, separate the arms, reach to the sky, project through the palms, lift through the chest, lift through the third eye, look up. Turn the fingertips towards each other here, the palms are facing the ceiling. Exhale, push, stretch, yawn, feel really good. Breathe in, take the hands down to the shins. Exhale, push out through the palms. The fingertips are facing towards each other here. Breathe in, let your fingertips point forward now, the palms still facing the ground. Exhale, project out the palms. Breathe in, let the fingertips drop down to the earth now. Exhale, pull all of the energy in your fingertips. Can you feel the energy pull in the fingertips? Breathe in, draw the palms up the front body. Take the elbows out wide to the side. Exhale from your belly, lift all the organs up, bring the energy up and project it out of your third eye. Gathering energy, reach back up to the sky. In your wide hands, I like to think of them as yay hands. It's like we're celebrating life. There's still things to celebrate right now. Then spiral your fingertips back to the lower abdomen. Reach your arms out wide to the side. The palms are facing upwards, the fingertips are reaching out to the sides from your collarbones. Again, from your belly, lift the organs up, project energy out of your third eye. Take your fingertips towards each other here, palms facing forward, 5 Dantian rolling breaths. Just like we did in our Qigong 1 exercise, we're circling up the back body, rolling down the front body, finding the connection in our microcosmic orbit. Our most primal channels in the body. The center of the spine up the back, the center of the spine down the front. Let the organs move and roll like they're in a washing machine and getting cleaned. Exhale out of the palms. Draw energy into the third eye. And take it down, breathing out. Reset, breathe in. Exhale, stretch and yawn, reach to the sky, maybe floating up onto the toes, lift everything up. Breathe into the chest, down to the earth. Single eel swimming, energy in the right hand swoops to the left and then overhead. Nice round spiral, stretch and reach. Right hand back to the kidney and then over to the left. That was one circle on the right side. Now energy in the left hand reaching to the right. Swoop to the left and then overhead. It's a spiral, it's a big circle. Reach, roll through the organs. To the left kidney and then to the right. That was one whole cycle. So now we're going to find our own rhythm. Be really patient with yourself. Soften through the ankles, knees, hip joints, spinal column. Focus on the movement originating in your abdomen. So if you could think of your belly button as like the remote control, directing where the energy moves, and then the arms just follow along like an afterthought. So it's not a movement of the arms, it's more a movement from your center. So can you feel the organs rolling and spiraling? The pelvis rolling and spiraling? So when we move from our center, we're making sure that our chi, which is stored at our lower dantian, just below the belly button, is creating the movement. It means our movements are alive. The movements are full of chi, full of prana. If we're just moving the limbs and the movements are dry, we're not getting the full benefit of flushing our energy channel network. Again, that imagery now of a single eel smoothly swimming through water. And returning through center, breathe in, reach up, resetting. Exhale to the sky. Inhale to the chest. Exhale down. Flowing ribbon. Let the energy move intuitively around your body now from your lower abdomen, from your dantian. So in the beginning, with our knocking on the door of gate of life, or knocking on the gate of life, when we were swinging like a totem pole, we were knocking the back body where our Mingmen, our gate of life is, but we were also knocking our lower abdomen, which is where our lower dantian is. And this is where our chi is stored. So just like with our single eel swimming, can you imagine the movement originating from your lower abdomen? Like you have this enormous resource of life energy, of chi, and you're taking it around the whole body to balance, reset, heal, feel more awake and more alive. Close the eyes and really focus on your movements coming from the lower belly. Feel really loose around the joints, become effortless. Roll the organs. Think more of the subtle energy and how it might move through your body rather than the muscles and your skeletal system. So it's more the subtle sensations. And as you close the eyes and really tune into what your body needs today, are there any areas that need a little bit of extra attention? Could you draw your energy from the lower abdomen to those areas and roll around a little bit more? Like you're hydrating, lubricating, and nourishing those areas of your body. Or maybe it's something more subtle and internal. Is there an organ that doesn't quite feel right? Do the lungs need a little bit of attention to give yourself an immunity boost? Does the heart need a little bit of your attention? Is it the digestive system or the guts and the bowels that need to roll and rinse? Is there a bit of stagnation there? I have a 8-month baby in my belly, so everything just feels stuck at the moment as this thing just takes over the space. So I just love flowing ribbon to get as much movement and circulation in that area of my body as much as I can. But even if you're just sitting a lot, you can feel stagnation, and maybe there's not as much movement through the bowels as you naturally feel comfortable having. Very slowly, let your body slow down, and then gather all the energy that you've circulated around your body and bring it back home into your lower abdomen. Gathering all of that chi, and just stand with your hands hovering in front of your lower abdomen, the elbows soft and bent, the neck and shoulders relaxed, knees bent, pelvis forward a little bit, feet wider than the hips, and close the eyes. Feel the aliveness circulating through your body, that aliveness that you've just generated with your intuitive movements. Breathing deeply into your belly. Breathing out with a sense of letting something go. Maybe a worry or concern or an emotion or even just physical tension. Let it go with your breath out. From here, spiral your right hand up to the sky and push your palm up as you push your left palm down. The hand that's pressing down, lean to that side and get a whole lot of space along the side rib cage. Spiral the hands back through center. This is general monkey stretch. Left palm presses up, right palm presses down, lean to the right side, breathe into the left rib cage, left lungs. Spiral through center. Exhale, push. You can look up to your right palm or you can look down to your left palm. Spiral through center. Exhale, push. Yawn and stretch into the side body. Through center. Project, push. Through center. Project, push, reach. Through center. Spiraling. And then opening, reaching. So this is so great to improve our lung function, improve the lung capacity, stretch out the intercostal muscles between each rib, open up the gallbladder channel that runs along the side body, and then through center, and down. Let the hands rest beside the body, close the eyes, and notice the aliveness you feel around your lungs, benefiting your lungs, your circulatory system, your immune system. Now just shaking a little bit, letting the whole body shake up and down, really buoyant and soft. So if coming up and down with your whole body doesn't feel good, just shake out the arm and the shoulder, the other arm and shoulder, one leg, the other leg. Stay with what feels comfortable for you. You can make it really gentle and soft, or you can make it really vigorous. This is so good to transform any stress in the body into more vital, helpful energy. So like we're shaking off any stress that we might be feeling, stress from recent news we might have heard in Singapore, if you're in Singapore, stress from a change of situation that we've all found ourselves in, stress from money worries or worries about your health or your family's health. Shake it off. A lot of the things that we're worried and frightened about, we have no control over. So feeling those emotions are not helpful. It's more helpful to think of, well, this is my situation, accept it, and what can I do to make this situation better? Would it help if I moved my body more? Would it help if I breathed a little bit better? How can I help other people in this moment? Helping other people always makes me feel good. And then slowing down, closing the eyes and tuning in to how your own body feels right now. Feel the breath move freely throughout your whole body. Notice any tingling or buzzing, that aliveness in your own body. And then take your left hand to your chest, your right hand to your lower abdomen. Breathe the right arm up, gather life force energy. Take your left hand and cup the lower abdomen as your right hand finds the center. This is centering. Breathe in, gather with the left hand. The right hand comes to the lower abdomen. The left hand slices down through center, connecting head with heart at the heart space. Breathe in, gather the right arm up, slice down, cup the lower abdomen with your left hand. And just like this, breathe the left arm up, cup lower abdomen with right hand, slice down. So this is really good if you're a bit brain fog or you're losing focus, you're out of balance, you're not centered. This helps us just come back to center, breathing smoothly. slicing down any anxieties and worries in the headspace, coming to center your powerhouse. It's from your center that you have power to make decisions about what you can control. Can you control having a daily routine? Can you control how often and frequently you make contact with your friends and loved ones via WhatsApp or phone calls or FaceTime or over social media? Can you control how you feel by getting really good night's sleep, eating really well? Maybe using any spare time you have to connect with the people that are in your house with you, building stronger relationships with your family, your parents or children. Can you use this time to exercise some of your creativity on projects that you hadn't had time for before? Everyone is in really different situations, but what would help you right now? What can you do? When we focus on what we can do, our mental energy, our yi, our chi will flow there naturally, rather than focusing on things we're worried about that we can't control. When you're ready, at your own pace and time, finding the left hand in front of the heart, the right hand cupping the lower abdomen, and this is a gesture for gratitude. Close the eyes, relax the body, soften the knees, bring the pelvis forward a little bit, the knees forward a little bit, and the chin back a little bit, so that the center pillar of your body is in one straight line, connecting you with the sky and the earth. And can you now bring to mind something that you are very grateful for right now? What in your life are you so grateful for? I'm so grateful for everyone joining online on this Instagram Live, and I'm so grateful for everyone who tunes into any of the Pure Yoga classes and looks after themselves. It's meant that we can still have this community and connection, and I'm so grateful for that, because it can get really lonely in our circuit breakers or lockdowns or in social isolation or whatever situation we're in our own countries. So really let that feeling of gratitude come over your whole body, and can you feel the vibration in your body change? Can you feel that once you focus your yi, your intention, your mental energy on this aspect of your life that you're really grateful for, it shifts the vibration in your body. It is so healing for ourselves to have these higher vibrations of possibility and connection and love and joy and gratitude and giving. Let your eyes open, push your left hand out to the side and step your left foot out a little bit wider. And with your right hand, gather that energy that your left hand pushed away and draw it across your face, calming the mind. Push the right hand away, gather that energy with the left hand, draw it across the face. Push the right hand away, left hand away. Gather with the right, slowly, calmly past the face. Right hand pushes, left hand gathers. And just gently lunging left, gently lunging right. So the palm is facing our face, and it's just helping to calm and soothe the mind. So you can have your eyes closed and follow your palm with closed eyes. Or if your mind is especially busy, you can have your eyes open and gaze at the palm as it passes your face, following it from left to right. Really light and relaxed through the body. It's almost like you're a feather, as light as clouds. So this is a great one if there's a lot of mental activity that's making you feel anxious, a lot of ruminating thoughts, worries about things that you have no control over. This is just a great way to calm and soothe the mind. Push away with the right hand, then breathe in and gather. Exhale, soothing down past the face, the chest to the belly. Just like this, breathe in, gather. Exhale, connecting mind, heart, body. Breathe in. Pushing down anything that might feel restricted, tense, dark, cloudy, out of the body. Breathe in. And out. One more. Inhale, gather. Exhale, centering, grounding. Let the hands relax just beside the body. Soften the neck and shoulders. Take a moment here with closed eyes to feel your body, feel the head space, feel the heart space. Notice if there's been any shifts. Notice if any of these Qigong techniques have helped to move any stagnant energy, help to balance any out of balanced or stagnant emotions, help to bring more centeredness, peacefulness and calmness into your own body. So now we're going to prepare for our organ smiling meditation. This is where you might like to grab a chair, or if you feel more comfortable, lie down. Laying down, you might like to cushion your head with a pillow or a cushion, or you could put a pillow or cushion underneath your knees to support your lower back. Make sure you're feeling comfortable here. So if you are in a chair, rather than sitting back and leaning against the back of the chair, sit at the edge of the chair and have your feet firmly planted down so that your spine can be really nice and tall. Go ahead and make yourself feel very comfortable. Invite any family members along to relax as well. And then once you've found your position, close your eyes and then tune in to see what other little adjustments you can make to your body to feel a little bit more comfortable and relaxed. Release the pelvis down into the chair or into the earth. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Soften your belly a lot. And then today, notice if you're feeling either stressed and anxious and vibrating very busy, or if you're feeling tired, lethargic, and maybe sad or depressed. The two kind of extremes. But you could be anywhere along the continuum. So we're thinking of either stressed, anxious, vibrating very quickly that would be faster than what would be comfortable for us, or maybe tired, sad, depressed, unmotivated with no energy. If you're feeling anxious, turn your palms down and touch your body. So if you're laying on your back, you could have your hand on the chest or belly, or both hands on the belly, wherever feels most comfortable. Just have the palms down and connect to ground and soothe and calm any anxiety. Alternatively, if you're feeling lethargic, sad, depressed, have your palms facing up. So if you're sitting in a chair, rest the hands on the tops of the thighs with the palms facing up. Or if you're laying down, have the arms away from the body with the palms facing up, if that's okay for your neck and shoulders. And starting to relax the belly a lot. Notice as you inhale the sense of expansion in the lower abdomen. And when you breathe out, let it be an effortless letting go, no effort on your part. Breathing in, expand through the abdomen. Breathing out, effortless release out. And with the eyes closed now, can you start to feel all of the energy pool at the front of your eyes? Feeling that all of the energy of your body is pooling at the front of the eyes. It's through the eyes that we give a lot of our energy away to the outside world. So right now, that energy that you pulled at the front of your eyes, can you bring it back one step behind your eyes now? So it's pooling behind the eyes, like you're intentionally withdrawing from the stimulus of the outside world to give your internal world, your internal energy network, your organs, everything that happens inside of you, all of your energy. And then take one step even further back to let that energy pool at the center of the head, right between the ears. Feel all of your energy pool at the center of the head, right between your ears, and be there for a moment. Feel all of that energy now inside of you, directed the attention of your own energy to your own inner world. And can you now smile at yourself? Let the corners of your mouth turn up slightly and let the face smile, and feel that energy that you've pulled at the center of your head respond to that smile on your face. Can you feel that energy at the center of your head become a little bit lighter, glowing, happy, joyful? And let that smile on your face create so much joy at the energy at your center head that it overflows and spills into your heart. Your heart is a fist-shaped organ slightly to the left in the chest. It sits between your two lungs. And it pumps for you day in, day out without you needing to tell it to do that. Circulating fresh, nourishing blood, carrying oxygen and nutrients around your whole body. So as you pull this energy into your heart, smile at your heart and give it so much gratitude and love for it keeping you alive every single moment of every single day. Smile at your heart and give it your love, appreciation, and gratitude. The negative emotion associated with the heart is desire and addiction. So as you smile at your heart and fill it with your love, appreciation, and gratitude, can you feel any desires, any neediness, any addictions to anything at all dissolve and melt away? The positive emotion associated with the heart is joy. So as you smile at your heart and dissolve any desires and addictions, can you feel joy overcome your body? Feel that joy build up so much in your heart that it overflows and spills into your lungs. The lungs supported underneath the rib cage on either side of the heart, breathing for you day in, day out. We can control the lungs, but if we don't, the lungs will take control and they will breathe for us. They breathe for us when we're sleeping, and they control the exchange between the oxygen and letting go of carbon dioxide. So smile at your lungs and give them so much thanks, appreciation, and gratitude for doing this for you day in and day out, keeping you alive, healthy, and vital and strong. And as you smile at your lungs and appreciate them fill with that love and gratitude that you're giving them. The negative emotion associated with the lungs is sadness and grief. So as you smile at your lungs and feel them overflow with your gratitude and love, feel any grief and sadness dissolve and melt away. The positive emotion associated with the lungs is courage. So as you appreciate your lungs and smile at your lungs and fill them with your positive, loving energy, dissolving and melting away any grief and sadness, can you feel a sense of courage in your chest? Feel so much joy and appreciation. Fill the lungs that it overflows and spills into your liver. Your liver is one of the largest organs in the body. It sits underneath the right rib cage above your bowels. So it's nestled and protected under the rib cage and spans right across to the other side of the abdomen. Can you smile at your liver? Your liver does many things for you, including keeping the blood nice and clean, removing any toxins if you smoke or breathe in pollutions or have any other toxins enter your body for any reason. So smile at your liver and thank it so much for keeping your blood fresh, clean and nourishing for the rest of your body. The negative emotion associated with the liver is anger. So as you smile at your liver and give it your love, appreciation and gratitude, can you feel any anger dissolve and melt away? The positive emotion associated with the liver is kindness. So as you love and appreciate your liver and fill it with your kindness and your gratitude, noticing anger dissolve and melt away, can you feel a sense of kindness overcome your body? Smiling at your liver so much that that positive energy overflows and spills into your kidneys. Your kidneys rest at about navel height towards the back of the body. They're two bean-shaped organs, and among many things, one of their jobs is to keep the water system in the body balanced and clean. Smile at your kidneys and appreciate them so much for balancing your hormones, balancing your adrenals, balancing the water system of the body. And we're mostly water, so we really need our kidneys. The negative emotion associated with the kidneys is fear. So as you smile at your kidneys and give them your love, appreciation and gratitude, can you feel any fear dissolve and melt away? The positive emotion associated with the kidneys is serenity and peace. Smile at your kidneys, dissolving fear and overflowing with peace and serenity. Feel so much peace and serenity and positive energy fill your kidneys that it overflows and spills into your spleen. Your spleen is a little green organ that works with the stomach that sits just underneath the diaphragm on the right side. In Chinese medicine, the spleen is associated with our digestive system. In Western medicine, we mostly associate it with our immune system. So smile at your spleen and thank it so much for working for you, even if you don't 100% understand what it's doing. The spleen is one of our 5 major yin organs in Chinese medicine. Smile at your spleen and thank it so much. The negative emotion associated with the spleen is worry and ruminating thoughts. So as you smile at your spleen, dissolve any worry and ruminating thoughts. The positive emotion associated with the spleen is clarity. So feel any worries, any ruminating thoughts, any busyness in your head dissolve and melt away as you love and appreciate your spleen and find a sense of clarity in your mind. Feel your heart vibrating with your love. Feel your lungs vibrating with your love, your liver, your kidneys, your spleen. Feel the joy, the courage, the kindness, the peace, and the clarity. Feel all of your organs vibrating so much. Feel that energy across your whole body. Give yourself a big smile